it's Dachi, and today I'll take a quick look at Flux Machine, the new lo-fi plugin by Yum Audio. Flux Machine is a WoW and Flutter plugin that emulates the slight variations in pitch that are caused by the mechanical parts of tape machines, cassette recorders, and record players. Or in other words, it makes your sound wobble. In this video, I'll take a quick first look at the plugin, walk you through the features, and check out how it sounds. Warble or WoW is a slow pitch modulation. If I turn up the intensity dial left to the center screen, you can hear how the sound starts to warble. At the bottom left, I can change the speed of the WoW. 5000 milliseconds is the slowest, and 500 is the fastest. And you can also sync it to the DAW tempo. The warble right now is very clean, so the sound does wobble, but it does so in a very predictable way. If I introduce some instability in the upper left, I can make it sound a bit more interesting. I can choose between slow and fast jittery instabilities. Warble width lets me shift the phase of the pitch modulation between the left and the right audio channel, which leads to a chorus-like effect and a wider stereo image. Flutter is a fast pitch variation. You can think of it as a sort of micro wobble that sits on top of the WoW. When I turn up the Flutter intensity, you can see how it adds fast pitch variations to the curve. Again, we can set the speed on the bottom right. And I can select between 4 different flavors of Flutter. Pristine is a very clean, almost sine-like modulation curve, while Flux, wonky, and loose introduce more randomness and degradation. And finally, in the lower third, we have tone control. I can introduce some saturation. Goes all the way up for some really crunchy sounds. Can add some noise. The noise is gated, so it's only audible when the sound is. Then there's a basic EQ with a dark and bright fader. Dark lowers the high frequencies. And with the width control, I can adjust the stereo width from mono to stereo to larger than stereo. Flux Machine is a great addition to Yum Audio's LoFi range of plugins. In accordance to their earlier releases, it's a specialized plugin that focuses on one aspect of what makes a sound lo-fi, instead of cramming everything into one plugin. The advantage of this approach is that you can select exactly the tool you need and get deeper control over every parameter. So instead of just having one Warble slider, you get in-depth control about WoW and Flutter. The downside is that you might have to buy more than one plugin to cover all bases, and Yum Audio's plugins are definitely not on the cheap side. As far as alternatives go, WoW Control by Goodhertz comes to mind, which also focuses on WoW and Flutter. And then of course there's a wide range of all-round lo-fi plugins, but most of them have less extensive setting options. If you want to try Flux Machine for yourself, there's a 2-week trial available on Yum Audio's website, and also there's a light version of the plugin, and that's free. Link in the description. That concludes my quick first look of Flux Machine. Leave me a comment and let me know how you like the plugin, which lo-fi plugins you use for your music. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and see you in the next video.